Good morning, YouTube. Today I'm going to review our 2017 Nissan 370Z Nismo edition.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
For your channel, my name is Dan, and this is our dealership NG Supercars, and we have a 2017 Nismo. And, well, so we kind of got screwed on this car. We bought it at auction, and, well, they did not disclose a lot of things that are wrong with it. So in light of that, we're going to take a massive loss on this car, and one of you, if you want it, can have a really good deal on it. Just accept that it's cosmetically needing a lot of love. We're going to walk through and show you all the things that are wrong with it. This may take a while, so get comfy, and then we're going to go drive it. And I've never driven one of these, but admittedly, it kind of seems like it might be like a little go-kart, so I think I'm going to like the driving, but we'll see. I don't know. I've never driven one. Anyway, real quick, if you do want to support us, go to normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services, and NG Supercars, our dealership where we sell cars like this one. And if you want to make an offer on this one, send us an email, sales@ngsupercars.com. Okay, well, let's start with something really good about this, which is, so when we bought the car, we paid for shipping, and then it didn't ship for like 2 weeks. And we're like, hey, what's going on? Oh, no one told you? We're like, no. And they're like, well, someone stole the wheels off of the car.
Stealing tires off a car in the middle of the night, the wheels and tires gone. And
great. So we said, okay, well, we need to get some wheels. And so they ordered new wheels. Now, to be sure, we were like, you are going to order the Nismo wheels, not the regular 370Z wheels. And they did. So we got those. And they put on General G-Max tires. Probably the cheapest tires that would fit those wheels. So I have no idea how good or bad that rubber is. I'm going to guess it's not great. But hey, there is zero curb rash on any of the wheels because they are all brand new. As you can see, standing back from a little angle, there is reds. So I don't know what red this is, but it's multiple reds. I guess, I don't know if certain panels got resprayed poorly or if it's sun faded, but okay, well, let's just start back here and work our way around. It is a little bit dirty. We did have it get paint correction, and I don't know if that really did much of anything, but ignore some of the dirt. So this rear spoiler has this weird paint bubbling going on, and then a ton of it looks like the bubbles popped and exposed the clear. We've also got some paint flaking, the clear coat's flaking off right there. The bumper might actually be the cleanest part of the car. Not a whole lot going on there. We got big old fart can aftermarket exhaust. If you like that, cool. If you don't, well, too bad. Okay, so all that was actually pretty solid. All right, we have, look at, wait. Oh, dang it, there's a ding there. I was gonna say, we have a whole panel that looks unmolested, but no, there's a ding. What else is going on here? This side is looking all right. The roof, there is definitely some little tiny dings here and there. Right, there's one, there's one. I don't think it's hail damage. I think it's just stupid people doing stupid things to it. Looks like some scratches right there. There's a paint chip. This paint is kind of messed up. I can feel that the clear is unhappy right there. This trim has some fading going on. See all that? Okay. This looks good. One piece, totally good. Actually, the windshield's in great shape. I don't see any stars or chips or anything like that. Hooray. The hood, we did do a paint correction, but you can listen to that. It's still got just a ton of trash in the paint. I mean, realistically, if you were to make this car perfect, you probably should repaint all or most of it. Headlight lenses are got that fading and fogginess going on, so they need to be cleared out. Front bumper, kind of, again, some fading. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Huge scratch right there, all the way down to clear. Yeah, this fog light is hanging on for dear life, and it looks like got bumped right there. Some scratches and stuff. Oh, more clear coat falling apart there. And this headlight is also kind of foggy. Oh, and a scratch, big little scratch right there. Yeah, like I said, not the greatest. All right, so moving on to the interior. Well, here's where things are a little bit better. The seats actually look pretty decent. A little bit of bolster wear right there. And on the driver's side, I know, it's an automatic, and it's got some goobers on the stick. The dash looks good. Gauges, stereo, all that stuff looks good. Headliner, it looks fine, not saggy or anything. All that, yeah, all the rest of it. It's got WeatherTech floor mats, nice. Let's walk around to this side. Yeah, some more bolster wear there. Steering wheel looks perfect, really. So, I mean, here's where the plus side is. The interior is in good shape. So, really, like I said, it's pretty much all cosmetic. Well, let's go drive it. Okay, we're in the Nissan. Okay. Now it's due for oil maintenance. Well, we're already losing our ass in this car. Might as well probably change the oil on it. Honestly, it sounds a little better when it comes off the cold start, after the cold start. Oh, we got pedals that don't move. Oh, nice. We'll leave it in manual. Okay, well, we're off in the Nismo. Oh my. Okay, first and second are very close ratio, but third gear it's kind of a gap. Decent amount of exhaust drone. Probably not as much if you just like go up to a higher gear. Yeah, there you go. Oh, won't let me go from 4th to 5th yet? It's like, no! The downshift is actually kind of aggressive. Their upshift is like half the speed of the downshift. The downshift is like, brr! Listen to this. Jeez. Okay, well. That's actually kind of fun. I'm surprised this thing only revs to 7,500. I would have thought more. Okay, can't see. Got no one coming in. Good. Okay, cruising at 50. Looks like 1,800 RPMs. I'm gonna roll up the windows. There's a lot of wind noise in this thing, surprisingly. Oh, well. Got some rattle from the sway bar in the back. Yeah, the downshifts are surprisingly aggressive. Alright, well, let's... Traction? Really? I don't know about that. It was claiming traction light was on. I don't think so. I mean, handling it actually feels pretty good. It's got not too bad a body roll. I really would love to see. Oh, jeez, it is not the smoothest ride. Kind of reminds me of an STI where like the handling is excellent, but the ride quality is just garbage. It's kind of what this is. Jeez. Okay, ready? Alright, we'll do first gear run. Ready? And go. Alright, did spin the tires there. Let's go a little shift light. Terrible. It is not fast. Let's put in regular drive. See what it's like. Wow, that drone is awful. The problem I have with a lot of the V6s, they just... I do not like the sound of V6s. That drone. Woo! Okay. Yeah, let's go back to manual. We're very tossable. Throw it around corners. Yeah, the handling's pretty good. It's reasonably nimble, although the steering's a little bit vague. I mean, look at, I can move the wheel quite a bit and the car doesn't really respond. Kind of missing a bit of the horsepower. Handling though, that's where this car is not bad. Bombing around corners would be where this thing's gonna be fun. But straight line stuff, you're not winning any drag races. It's just, you're just not. I also would love it if it stock exhaust or just a quieter exhaust. It just, oof, that is a lot of drone. I love, seriously, the downshifts are so aggressive. Like, compared to the upshift is like versus downshift. Like, get there, go down. Control light comes on all the time, man. I don't know if it's full of shit or if maybe these tires are just that crappy. Oh yeah, 57,560 or 650 miles. There you have it. It's got moderate performance. It's not the worst I've driven. It's just not blowing me away. I guess, you know, we get spoiled. We drive some pretty crazy cars, so I mean, this is a good car. It'd be fun to have as, you know, if you're looking for some lower dollar car you can just kind of thrash around and have some fun with. This would suit that need. I can see that. Ooh. Yeah, it is a little bouncy, a little bit stiff. This road's not smooth, and I can tell that. Well, the braking feels good, the engine feels good, everything else mechanically feels fine. So that's the good news. I think it's pretty much mechanically sorted, although it's got some vibrations and stuff that probably some hardware shook loose or something. Yeah, if you wrap this car, that would be one solution. You could wrap it and then not have to paint it, and then it would look pretty good. Is it a car worth being painted? Like, if it was a super low mile example, maybe, or if it like was like super rare or whatever. You know, I know the Nismo stuff was rarer, but I don't know how rare. It's a shame that it got treated so poorly, because I can really tell the bones of the car are good and are fun. You know, like going around these corners, every time I get to a corner I find myself wanting to go just a little bit faster, a little bit harder, because that's where the car really feels good. It feels fun. Like, this stuff right here is fun, but straights, nah, not so fun. And even with it being pretty stiff, it's not unbearable. Like, the seats are actually reasonably comfortable. So I could deal with this. I could drive around, like, you know, if you've driven an STI, you could handle this. It's a similar feeling where it's just kind of bouncy and stiff. Well, all things considered, it's not the worst car I've ever had, but you know, it needs love. So if one of you want a cheap car that needs some love, or you want to just beat the snot of it, yeah, this will work. Well, I'll admit, it actually handles better than I expected, and it's more fun than I expected. Cosmetically, it's still kind of a turd. So if you want to buy it, send us email, sales@ngsupercars.com, and you can have probably one of the cheapest Nismos ever that's not totaled and not salvage title and still drives and stuff. And then you can choose to do what you want with it. Play with it, leave it alone, put some money into it. I don't know. The bones are good. Exterior needs some love. All right, guys, we'll be doing a lot of cool car stuff, so check out NG Supercars, our dealership, and normalguysupercar.com. That's our parts and services website. We do appreciate when you guys can support us, and we need cars that are good. So if you're interested in selling your car, send us an email, and we'll see what we can make a deal. All right, we'll see you in the next one. It's gonna be sweet.